If you guys want to be in with a chance of winning a huge host of prizes in my Christmas giveaway, including FIFA points, coins, and even a football shirt of your choice, all you need to do is leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel if you're new around here. Best of luck and enjoy the video. Hey guys, it's Way here, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you how to trade from 1,000 coins to 100,000 coins quickly and easily on FIFA 19 using 3 simple trading methods. These will apply to a variety of different budgets, regardless of whether you've just got the game for Christmas and you have no coins at all, whether you already have maybe even a couple of 100k. You can use some of the methods I show you in this video in order to make yourself loads and loads of coins. So if you guys do enjoy the video, if you do, don't forget to leave a like on it, subscribe if you're new around here, and without further ado, let's go on into it. So this first method will apply to you if you have around 10,000 coins or less, and that means pretty much everyone who's just got the game for Christmas, which is kind of the time I'm bringing this video out, will be able to use this method and be able to quickly get up to around that 20 to 30k mark where they can start using some of the higher budget methods in this video. All you need to do is go to quality silver, then choose any of the major leagues like the Premier League or the Serie A. It works best if it's a league that's got a league SBC. We've got the Serie A, Bundesliga and Ligue 1 so far, and we're probably going to have La Liga and the Premier League in the next couple of weeks. You then just want to find the exact lowest by now these cards are selling for. So right now in the Serie A, that is around about 500 coins, as you guys can see right here. So we've got a couple of cards on the market for 500. These cards here have been on the market for a while, so as you guys can see, they have already been picked up. But this guy here, who was 350 coins, is actually going for about 900, so you could sell him for about 500 coins profit, more than doubling your coins on him, which would have been really, really good. Now all you need to do is just stay in the 15th minute where you've got a variety of these cards there, and just press the compare price button and back, and as soon as someone pops up you can pick them up. Now in some cases they're going to be a good deal even if they're already going for like 500 coins, which this guy is. Like, he was going for 500, he wasn't going for anything less, but he goes for 750 as the next lowest by now, so he's actually a decent deal. Sometimes the cards may be going for like 200 or 300 coins, and that way, regardless of who they are, you'll be able to sell them for at least 500 because that's the lowest by now for these types of cards. But I can quickly sell him for 700 coins. Always list these cards for one day because there are a lot of league SBCs for these specific leagues. The cards sell quite quickly, and although that might not seem like a lot of profit, it literally took me like 20 seconds to get a card that will make me just under 200 coins after tax. When you're on a low budget, that is really good. As you guys can see here, more cards have just been listed up. We've got one there. I'll quickly check the price of this guy, and that is a really nice deal if we can pick him up, which we have managed to. There's another one here for 200. We've missed out on that guy for 200 coins. He's going for about 1,000, so actually a little bit less, about 700, but that's still some really good profit. And you guys can see there's cards popping up all over the place, and we've just got a load of them. So already just with the Serie A, I've picked up a ton of deals in the space of like a minute, and we can list all of these up. So this guy here we got for 500 coins. He's currently selling for what's he going for? 800, about 800 coins. I would definitely take it if he's going for 800. So yeah, about 800. We'll list him for 750, and that's going to be just under 250 coins profit after tax. So already we're looking at nearly 500 coins profit. This Gerson is going for around a similar price by the look of it, like 900 coins is the lowest by now I've seen. Let's keep going through. 900 coins is the lowest, so I can list him for 850, and that's going to be around about 350 coins profit after tax. Bearing in mind that's only 5%, so on these cheap cards it doesn't really apply that much. This guy here is going for a little bit more by the look of it. 1.5, no, 900 again is the lowest by now. We're already looking at 1,000 coins profit or so from these cards that we've sold on here, which really is not bad at all. I would definitely take that. And we've got one final card here, this Favili. Now he's going for, there's one for 700 coins here, but once that sells, the next lowest by now will be 900. And this guy seems to be quite rare, so I'm going to list him for 800, and that's going to be around 300 coins profit after tax, which is not bad at all. So there you go. We've already got another card coming up here, this guy. That could be a really good deal. I remember investing in this guy. I'll pick this guy up too. I remember investing in that right back, and I think he's quite rare. He's like one of the only right backs for his club. So let's quickly check his price. He cost me 400 coins, and he's currently going for around about 1.2k. 1.2k. There's one for 450 there. That one's already sold, but yeah, the lowest by now here is 1.2k. We can sell them on quickly for let's go with 1,000 coins. That's going to be 600 coins profit after tax. We're already looking now at like 2,000 coins profit from about 2 or 3 minutes trading. And this guy here, he also goes for about 700 coins, like many of the other cards we've got. L7 for 650. You can sometimes get cards that go for like 4, 5, 6k with this method, and obviously that way you're going to make even more coins. But look, every time I press search, more and more cards are coming up. This guy, what's he selling for? Like 800 coins or so. Could have pretty much doubled my coins there. So yeah, basically loads of cards coming up all the time. pick them up, you can snipe them. You can do this with any league really, just keep refreshing the pages, and whenever you see anyone new pop up you can pick them up. It's as simple as that. Alternatively, you can try and snipe them like this and you can lower the price down, but the issue with this is you miss out on a lot of other deals that could pop up for like 450 or even 500 coins. And as I said, you can do this with any of the major leagues. You can do it with the Premier League, you can do it with La Liga, the Bundesliga, the Serie A. It works best if there is a league SBC, so the Ligue 1 for example is a really good one. Players in the Ligue 1 seems to be a little bit cheaper. The Serie A is the best league in my opinion for this. The Premier League is also really good, even though there isn't a league SBC there, and the Bundesliga also works pretty well. As you guys can see, the lowest by now is 400 coins. We've got this guy here currently on the market. I'll just show you guys his price. He's going for about 700, so I could pick him up there and quickly sell them on. But there we go, that is that first method. Very easy. You can do this. I'd recommend doing it if you have like 10k or so, maybe like up to about 20k, and you can quickly make coins. I mean, I made nearly 3,000 coins from about like 2 or 3 minutes trading here, which is crazy good. And if you're on a low budget, this method is perfect for you. Once you've got up to around 25k or so, you can move on to the Hunter Catalyst Shadow method. Now this is perfect to get up to about 50k to use the third and final method I'm going to show you. So you just want to use Hunter Catalyst and Shadow, the 3 most valuable camera styles, go to gold, and then find out what the cheapest cards are going for in that camera style. So it seems to be around about 1.6, 1.7k is the typical kind of selling price for these cards. If you see anyone good that pops up on the market, like these guys here, they've already been bought, but if you basically see anyone that plays for a good club that has good stats, that's valuable, they're going to be a good deal. So those ones had obviously already been bought, but you just want to find the lowest by now really, or at least get it to where you've got about a page of players, because it makes it easier. And then all you do is just press again, compare price and back. The reason I do this instead of the traditional way of sniping is because you see more players, because this way we get a deal there already for 1,000 coins with a Gonçalo Guedes. Literally within seconds, we've got a deal. And he's actually converted from left wing down to left mid as well, which always makes it a little bit better. So that's a really good deal. I've just gone in Zonzi here and centre mid as well for 1.4k. Literally, I just backed out to go and check the price for that card we just got, Gonçalo Guedes, and now we've got both of them. So you guys can see right here. I'm not sure what's happened to, I actually don't know what happened to Guedes, but we can list him up in a minute anyway. My transfer list is currently full. But yeah, he's going for around about 1,000 coins or so for his normal card, but this is converted from CDM up to centre mid and has the Hunter camera style, which goes for a lot of coins. So what you can do is just go and look on the market and find out exactly what these cards sell for. So you just want to put the player's name in, keep that camera style applied, and then go and look at what the lowest price for Nzonzi in Hunter is. Now it is, as you guys can see here, 3.3k. That is in CDM as well, so the position change to centre mid makes him even more valuable. So I can sell the card that I just got. I'd probably undercut this one slightly, list him for 3k, and that's going to be around about 1.5 to 2,000 coins profit on one card. Looking at Guedes, he's going for around about, there's one for 1.7k here that I'll pick up. That's in left forward as well. How has no one picked that up? Because the next lowest by now is 4.2k, and we got one in left forward, so that's a decent position change, and in the Hunter camera style. So this one here I can instantly list up for about 4k as well, and that's going to be some really nice coins. Obviously my transfer list is full, but I'll quickly clear it and then list them up. So I picked Guedes up for 1.7k. We're going to list him straight up now for 4,000 coins. That's going to make me just over 2k profit after tax. Always list these cards for 1 day as it gives them a much higher likelihood of selling on, and that's some really nice coins on him. And then this Nzonzi right here, I'm not sure why I can't list him up. I don't know. There we go, it's working now. This one here we got for 1.4k. He's going for 3. I list him for 2.9, slightly undercutting, and that's going to be me doubling my coins right there, making about 1.5k profit. I also have the other Guedes in my club right here, and we got this one for 1,000 coins, which is an insane deal. I list him for 3.8. That's going to be making me around about 2,000 coins profit. Actually no, that's going to make me almost 3,000 coins profit there. We're making about 2.6k after tax. Already from 3 players, it took me about 2 minutes to get them. We're looking at making about 5,000 coins profit. Basically, if you see anyone high rated, anyone with really good stats, or that plays for a good club or a good nation or in a good league or just is popular in the game, pick them up. Someone like Gray, he's 75 rated and you never really see anyone using him, so I don't think he's a good deal. Lejeune is a centre back. No one looks for a centre back in Hunter. This guy plays in the MLS and isn't very good, so no one's one's really going to be looking for him in Hunter. But if I see anyone just with some good stats like you've seen already, someone like Guedes, for example, I pick them up. If they're high rated, anything like that, just pick them up, and you can't really go wrong. Even if they end up not going for much more, you're not going to make a loss in them. You'll make a little bit of profit. And typically, because the Hunter camera style is so valuable, it goes for about 4 or 5k on its own. These types of cards have really, really good sell-ons, and we get one there for 1,000 coins. We pick him up. It is a Renato Sanchez. He's not one of those high rated cards, but he plays for Bayern Munich, and he's going for 1,000 coins. So the next lowest by now is like 1.6k. Whatever he sells for, I'm at least going to be able to make 600 coins. I've just gone on Autovich as well here for 1.6k. I just backed out again to go and check the price of Sanchez, just like what happened last time. And we got an Autovich here for 1.6k. And he'd actually been on the market already for about 10-20 seconds, and no one had picked him up. Now in Hunter, there are a lot of him on the market. I'm not sure why there are so many, but he isn't the most valuable of players in this camera style. I think it's just because there are so many on the market. He seems to be going for about 1.8k or so, which surprises me given that he's fairly high rated, but still, I can sell him for about 150 coins profit, so it's not huge, but it's still profit, I guess, so it's not too bad. And then Renato Sanchez, we can definitely make at least 600 coins profit on, because the next lowest by now for any card in the camera style was 1.6k. But let's quickly check, and there are none apart from his special cards, so I can list that card for whatever I want really. I'll go for about 2k, and it's some easy profit. So we're going to list our Autovich shop for 1.8k. I know it's not huge profit at all. It's literally going to be like 150 coins, but I guess profit is profit, so you can't complain. And then we've got Renato Sanchez right here, who we got for 1,000 coins. We're going to list him for 1.9k, just slightly undercutting. If you list a card for 0.9k rather than listing it for 2k, in this case I'm listing it for 1.9, it just is more appealing. It's like something in a shop for 99p. People are more likely to buy it than if it's for £1. Even though it's not much of a difference, visually it looks a lot cheaper, so that's a quick tip there. But as I said, always list the cards up for one day. It gives them a much higher likelihood of selling on, because not everyone's going to be looking for a card like this in this camera style, but eventually when someone does, you're going to have the cheapest one on the market, and they're going to buy it because there's no other options, and that's what makes you a lot of coins. Now you can of course do this with other camera styles. My personal favourite is Hunter, as it's the most valuable and the most sought after, but you can also use Shadow and Catalyst. I think Shadow is better than Catalyst. Catalyst is a lot cheaper. You can even use other ones like Anchor and Hawk. They're both pretty popular and quite valuable as well, but the best one by far is Hunter, followed by Shadow. Then I'd probably say Catalyst, Anchor and Hawk are all kind of on a similar level, but they're really popular camera styles. They go for a lot of coins, and players in those camera styles are always a lot more valuable. And if you guys snipe them, maybe just for the price the card typically sells for without that camera style, which a lot of people will lift them up for, you can make yourself some very, very easy coins. And this is a great method to use if you've got anywhere from about 20k up to anywhere really. Like, I use this method still nowadays, and I've got millions of coins, and you guys can do the same. But it's a good one that I'd recommend using, maybe to get to like 50 or 60k before moving on to the third and final method. So this last method is trading with position change players, and I have already done an in-depth video on this. I'll leave a link down below in the description. I'd recommend checking out if you want to see a lot more in-depth examples of the method in use. But basically what you want to look for is just any popular player on the game in any central position from CDM up to striker. It's best if they play in a good league and go for about 5k or less. So let's go with someone like Lingard. He's a really good example of this because he's quite popular. So let's look up Lingard. You don't want to look them up in their default position. You want to look them up in other positions. So for example, Lingard here, you want to look him up as a striker. Let's go with and see what kind of cards you've got and if you've got any good deals. So the lowest by now is 3.6k. You've got an open bid deal you could bid on there, which is a good one to start with, and no other deals there. So in striker, we've only got one deal. You don't really want to look at centre forward for an attacking midfielder or a striker, just because generally there aren't really that many good deals, because it's just quite a small position change, but always worth checking just in case. Centre mid is probably the most popular position for him, and if you guys check, you'll find the lowest by now. If you have a lot of cards on the market, it's easier to just do it like this, and you can filter it down. So the lowest by now is 1.6k. In centre mid for Lingard. You can then look for any cards that you can bid on, so just undercut a little bit here, and there you go, you've got a load of cards you can go through and bid on, and it's so easy to get these. Like, literally no one will bother outbidding you, because unless they're looking for a Lingard in this position, they're not going to get this card. So the majority of the time you will win these cards. You can mass bid on loads and loads of these. Every single one of these cards I expect, probably I could get like 90% of them, and I'd make like 600 coins profit on each of them, which will all add up, and I'd make like 5k from these cards alone. And that's just one play. There's hundreds of players you can use with this method, which is why it's so good. CDM who don't have any deals there, but you can just do this with so many different players. Let's take a look at someone like who's popular. Inaki Williams. I've done an in-depth video on this, so I'd really recommend checking that out, because in this video here I'm just trying to keep it short and concise and not spend ages going over these methods. So if you want to see more examples of how this method works and more players to trade with, I actually have a full list of players that I use with the method, which I share in that video, so I'd recommend checking it out. It will be linked down below in the description, as well as other videos I've done on some of the other methods in this video. But basically you just look for any popular players, and you try and get good deals in other positions, because they're normally quite rare in these positions here. As a cam, there's one for 2.5k, the next lowest is 2.8. It's not a huge amount of profit I can make on that, but still I can list him for 2.8k as well, listing him for a day, and that's going to make me about 300 coins profit. The reason I'd recommend using this method on a slightly higher budget is just because you're going to be mass bidding and also sniping these cards. So you bid on loads and loads of them, and that will obviously take up a lot of your coins, and then you go through and also pick up any cards that you can actually just get by sniping or picking them up off the market normally. So that's why you do need a fair few coins for this, just because they're going to be spread across loads of different players and you're going to be getting a lot of each type. So let's also look at someone else like Ben Yedder. Just look basically for any popular players, any good stats with a good league or nation. That's all you need really. Again, if you've got a lot of pages of players like this, you can just filter them down easily like this. So the lowest by now in cam, there's quite a lot there for about 3k. Let's filter it down a little bit more, maybe like 2.5k, 2.7, 2.8, 2.9, 2.9k is the lowest by now. We've got one in cam. So now what you can do is you can try and find any deals on an open bid. So go a few hundred coins under, like 2.4k or so, and you've already got 3 players here that you can bid on. Go for like maybe 1.6k or so, and if you get these cards for this kind of price, then you're easily going to be making yourself like 1,000 coins per card. And the thing with this method is literally like, it's so easy to get these deals. Like, I very rarely get outbid with this method, and that means I just make so many coins so easily. We've got another open bid deal there, which I'll probably pick up. I'll add to my transfer targets. Just want to find out what he goes for in centre mid, what the lowest by now is. 3.5 seems to be the lowest by now. There's one for 3k, but 3.5 seems to be the general kind of selling price. I'll get that one for 2.9, I think, just because I know I can list him up for a while and he'll eventually sell at 3.5. I know there's a few listed a little bit over that right now, but it's just because they've just been listed up on the market. They'll quickly sell, and also I can just put a bid on this card here. So that's a decent deal there. I'll just do like 1 or 2 more players with this method, because my transfer list is full. So every time I list someone up, I have to quick sell someone on my transfer list, which is a bit of a hassle. So we'll quickly list this card up here for 3.5k. That's going to be around 500 coins profit after tax, which is not bad, but you can definitely get better deals with this method. That's why I'd recommend checking that video I have done on it. In that I make like 3 or 4k on a lot of players that I'm sniping, which is crazy. We've got some good deals here in CDM. There's one for 1,000 coins. Again, it's pretty obvious, like he's going for 5k. I just bid on it. Actually, the lowest by now here is 5.1, and there's one here for 3.5. I know that's been on the market for a while, but I know that if I get this card here, no one's bought it in 40 minutes, but in a day, there's a good chance someone's going to buy this card. If I list him for like 4.9k, so that's going to make me over 1,000 coins profit. I know the profit here doesn't look as good as it was with the Hunter Catalyst Shadow method, but that's just because with that one, you're using one filter. With this, you're bidding on loads and loads of different players. There's literally like hundreds, maybe even thousands of players you can trade with this specific method. So you're bidding on loads of cards. You're also trying to get them on the market by sniping, and it all builds up, and that way you can make yourself about 50 to 100k in an hour using this method alone. You just really need to start from scratch from about 1 to 10k using that silver method. Once you get up to about 25k, you can start using the Hunter Catalyst Shadow method very effectively, and then you can try this method out here once you've got like, I'd say about 50k or so, and then you can use this and just build from it. And this is how I've made a lot of coins this year. These 3 trading methods are the bread and butter, in my opinion, of FIFA trading, especially on a lower budget. And I know a lot of you guys will be getting the game for Christmas, and this is perfect for you. I've done similar videos in the past few FIFAs, and you guys seem to really enjoy them. They always go down really well. I can do an updated video of this if you want, with some higher budget trading methods, maybe how to trade from 100k to 500k or 500k to a million coins, anything like that. If you want to see that, let me know down below in the comments. Also check out my other videos on these methods, and I'm going to quickly show you guys my transfer list here, because we have already sold on a total of 7 players. As you guys can see, the Arnautovic sold, and a lot of these silvers have already sold here, and all of these cost me like 400 coins, so And these are just a few of the other cards we picked up in this video, all of which should sell on in the next couple of hours. But I have to go and edit this video right now because it's currently 11 o'clock at night. I'm going at 5 in the morning to France tomorrow, so I'm getting this video done in time for tomorrow. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.